YouTube? I'm back. We're going to do a review on some lights. These are all lights that I've used. I'm going to show you what I like and dislike about each of them. So we're going to start with some pen lights. This light here is just a Walmart brand. It's Ozark Trail. My first work light. It runs on 2 AAA batteries. Some things I like about it is it has a recessed power button, so you have to reach in there and press it. It does have a good light, and it's got this little, I'm not sure what they call that, but distributes light a little better. I've never used it. It's good quality light, but the battery does not last too long. This other one is the Coast G20. It also runs on 2 AAA batteries. It's got a very nice round light. The problem with this is the battery doesn't last too long. It lasts 3-4 days, maybe a week, and then I find myself replacing it. Another thing that I don't like is these 2 lights are pretty bulky compared to the next light. So this next light is what I use daily. It's the Coast A9R rechargeable light. Very nice round light, super bright, lasts all day. I've gone 2 or 3 days before without charging it. Now, warranty on these lights, I've never tried to warranty these. I broke one, brought it to Walmart. They pretty much said there's no warranty and they won't, they give me in-store credit for it, but it's a $10 light, not too big of a deal. This one here is also $10 at Walmart. For the price, I never bothered with warranty through Coast. But this one I bought on $40 from Amazon, and I bought this particular one on the Snap-on truck for about $60. It's a great light. I think it's worth every penny. Now, Coast, I've had this power button here on the end come off before. I sent it into Coast. They sent it back to me 2-3 weeks later, and I used it for maybe 3-4 days, and that power button came off again. My next warranty claim took 3 or 4 months. I finally contacted them, emailed the president directly, and in short order I had a new light. With this light that I bought from Snap-on, that's a lot easier. If something goes wrong with it, you just bring it to him and he'll swap it out for a new one. So that's how I will go about the warranty. I think it's worth the $20 extra that you pay for the truck for that extra added convenience. So now I'm going to talk about 2 work lights. First one is the Astro Phoros SL. You know, this light is super bright. It's amazing how bright this thing is. Works on a dial. So, you know, I've never used it on anything but high. It's super bright. It runs off I think that's the micro USB charger. And these both have the same charging port. It's got a little hook on it and a magnet, swivel magnet we'll talk about later. I'm not happy with this light. I paid, I believe, $45, $50 off Amazon, and I've maybe used it once or twice, and then it went back to sticking on the side of the toolbox. It is extremely bright, but it doesn't last too long. If you're doing something, you know, in the hood of a car, you know, if it's going to be more than a 2-hour job, I'll just grab this light, because this runtime leaves something to be desired for sure. It's durable. I've dropped it a few times, never had any issues with it. Next is this Blue Point light. I'm not sure the part number. Bought it off the Snap-on truck. I think this ran me about $75. It's got a little charge indicator here. 2 power modes. There's a light on the end, and then this big LED light bar. Not super bright, but bright enough. I've never wished it was brighter. I like it because it's got a magnet here at the base, some magnets here. It's super flexible. I found that it has more value than this one. It, you know, I haven't used this in a lot of places. I feel like it's too big to, you know, if you're working on something over here, it's just too big and too bulky, whereas this one you can fit it in a lot smaller spaces and a lot more severe angles. So let's talk about the magnets on these things. So the magnet on the Astrolight, super strong. Extremely powerful. The magnet on the Blue Point light, not as strong, but you know, it's not going to come off there unless you bump it, you know, pretty rigid. So what I was talking about before is this little swivel magnet on the bottom, it doesn't, it's not great for distributing light very well. I can never get the light to be where I want it to be, seems where, and then after a few minutes of struggling with this one, I just grab the Blue Point light anyways. The Blue Point light also has magnets on the back side. I've never used them. It's not as strong as the ones on the bottom, and they both have a hook. I've never used either one's hook. So now I'm going to talk about my underhood light. It's made by Monster. It's MST 800 6A. It's the single piece underhood light. They make another one that folds in the middle with two independent light bars. So I have mixed feelings about this light. I bought it on the Snap-on truck for about $200. At the time I was deciding between this light and the Milwaukee light, and sort of wish I would have gone with the Milwaukee. The power button is here on the end. Just a toggle. So this light here is super bright. I've never wished it was brighter, so never let me down in that respect. But I don't like these clips. I don't like the way it's held on. It doesn't take much force to knock them loose. It comes with a few extra clips. My dealer said that they have a tendency of breaking. They've never broken on me. But another thing I've noticed is if you're working on something on this side of under the hood and you want to kind of move the light that way, these clips are supposed to slide. It's not a very smooth action. And usually what ends up happening is you try to slide it and it comes off, or these clips come out, and when it's stuck on the light and you're trying to get it slid back in, not sturdy, it's way more of a hassle. Runtime of this light is pretty good. I'm not sure what they advertise it at, but usually if I'm working on something all morning before lunch, I don't have any issues with it. But if I leave it on or forget to put it on the charger during lunch, it usually is dead by about 1 o'clock. So I gotta put it up and either find a different light or go without light. Now let's talk about the charging of these lights. So the Coast, that little A9R, uses this type of charger. Got a USB on one end, but it's an indirect charger, a no contact charger. Just slide the end in there, lock it in, and when it's plugged in, that light on the end will blink at you. Right now it's red, and it'll turn green. I've never had, I don't know the charge time on these. I just plug it in when I leave work, and I have two of them now. So plug it in when I leave work, and I'll just grab whichever one is plugged in and switch chargers. So the underhood light, the Monster, uses this round charger, which I know is not very universal anymore. So that's one more charger you have to take around, and it only has one cord. I kind of like where now almost everything comes with this USB on the end, so it minimizes the stuff you have in your toolbox. So it's something to keep in mind. Now the Blue Point and the Astrolight both use this micro USB. That's very convenient, so I only have one plugged into my USB port at my box, and then whichever light's dead, I just plug in. So I know this isn't a great representation of actual light, but it's hard to replicate light in videos. So this is the underhood light. Super bright. Like I said, I've never wished it was brighter. I've never been in that sort of situation with it. Next we're going to try the Blue Point light. So I never really use the light on the end unless I'm looking for something in the dark. But the light, the bigger light bar, pretty bright. You know, most of the situations I use it in are pretty close quarters, so you don't want it too bright where it's reflecting off everything and affecting your visibility. Next is the Astro Light. It's on a dial, so it's infinitely adjustable, but who doesn't use their flashlights on high? You can see a lot brighter than the little blue point light. You know, but like I said, if you're working on close quarters, this might be too bright and too awkward to use. But if you were doing something, you know, where you didn't need as much light as the other hood light, but a little more than the blue point light, this would probably be your best option. Next are this is the Walmart brand pen light. You know, it's pretty bright most of the time. For a pen light, you're just looking in to find something or looking for a leak, so, you know, brightness isn't really an issue. Next is the Coast G20, and looks like the battery's dead. Normally this is a pretty crisp light, but the battery life is leaves something to be desired. Next is the A9R rechargeable light, super bright. It's got a definite region where you can see this light's perfect. I use this thing every day.